Hey guys, Josh here again. I'm here to continue my MCU reviews with Thor and Thor Dark World. I'm not doing this as two separate videos because it'd take too much time. I'm going to try and get all this out of the way before Captain America Civil War comes out. So I'm going to do my review of the first one, which came out in 2011, second one that came out in 2013, and then by the end give my quick thoughts on the next one. So the plot of this movie, actually Thor, this came out in 2011. This is the fourth installment in MCU's series of films, and it's directed by Kenneth Branagh from a screenplay written by Ashley Edward Miller and Zack Stentz and Payne, from a story written by J. Michael Straczynski and Mark Protosevich. And yeah, this is distributed by Marvel Entertainment and Paramount Pictures. Now, the plot of this movie is that it tells the story of the Crown Prince of Asgard, who is exiled from his homeland to Earth. While he's there, he forms a relationship with Dr. Jane Foster. She's a scientist, actually. However, Thor, he must stop his adoptive brother, Loki, who intends to become the new king of Asgard. So, that's basically the plot of this movie. And what I think of the first Thor movie is that I very much like it. I mean, come on, what's not to like? I think it's a very good movie. I like it. It's what you would expect from Marvel, and I think Marvel does a good job at making these MCU movies work. And this is a character I knew next to nothing about, so I was a little skeptical about this, and I didn't watch this for a longest time. And then 2014 I watched it for the first time and I liked it. Thor Dark World I saw first, and this one is not my favorite of the MCU films. I will do a ranking for all of the MCU films very soon. So basically, I am practically doing these. Well, I think of this movie anyway, I very much like it. I think the direction is very cool. Kenneth Branagh just came in, he did a good job. And I thought this movie was going to be horrible for my first time seeing it, but the movie has a 60-something on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know. Chris Hemsworth is Thor. This guy is a good casting choice. He's great. His performance throughout the whole movie is great. He does have his humor moments. I bought him as the character. Natalie Portman as Jane Foster I thought was very amazing. She's just as good in any movie. And I liked her as Padme in the Star Wars prequels, even though some people hate those. I like those. But anyway, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, I'm not saying he wasn't horrible, but he was a little bit over the top his first time. Stellan Skarsgård as Dr. Jane Foster's mentor or friend. He was great. He was great in this movie. Next movie he was in 2011 was The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which I've seen, and he's very good at being evil in that movie. Idris Elba as Heimdall. It was very cool seeing him in the film. Rene Russo as Frigga and Anthony Hopkins as Odin, aka Hannibal Lecter, is in this movie. They both do great jobs. The visual effects were incredible. Score is great by Patrick Dahl. The movie doesn't feel like it's long. It does take its time, and that's what I appreciate about it. Yeah, there's not a lot of action, but it's still some action, some fun to be had with this movie. Again, this one is not my favorite of the MCU films, but I very much like it. I enjoy this movie for what it is. It's a good start to the Thor series of films, and then Thor returns in the Avengers 1 before he gets his other standalone movie. So I'm going to give this movie a highly recommended. I highly recommend it because, again, it's not my favorite, but I still like it.